Hey, g'day everyone. Welcome back to Long Live Rock with Lad from the Woods. It's Sunday, October 10th, long weekend here in Canada, still doing videos. And with Goldie sitting beside me. All right, well, it's time to do a new Who song off the new album from, I've done two songs already off the album. It's simply called Who. And of course, features Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey and Zach Starkey on a few tracks on drums and a few other drummers on other tracks, and Pino Palladino on bass, and I think it's Lauren Gold on keyboards. So pretty much their current touring band, with the exception of Pino. He's been replaced by John Button on the live touring band because Pino is working with I think it's Dave Matthews. Anyways, I don't know. I've only listened to a couple of his tunes and didn't like what I heard. So anyways, this one's called Rockin' in Rage. And somehow it feels like it's from the Quadrophenia era. It's got that feel to it. Anyway, any other Who fans, if you haven't heard this one, let me know what you think. Of course, it's the Who, so you're going to have to crank it up, especially something like this. Quadrophenia was like that. It was a very loud album. Pete Townsend has said it for years, and I agree. It's something that you have to play loud to get the full effect of all that crazy stuff that the band is doing. Anyways, let's get on with this one. I like it. I mean, I've listened to this album a million times, so it's not like it's a new reaction. It's just, let's bring some of the new Who music to the younger generation, and of course the boomers that don't know about it, because, you don't get this on the radio or anything anymore. I don't know what boomers would be listening to nowadays. My mother still listens to a radio station, but I just asked her and found out, but I don't even know. Anyway, never be mine. Let's get at her.
If I can't speak my truth for fear of being abused, I might as well be a mute, my voice never used. I'll be maligned, I'll be distant and trolled. If I can't be aligned, I'll be thrown in the cold. I don't think I've ever felt so out on the margin. I'm too old to fight the machetes and blades. I feel like a leper, like handing my cards in, like I don't have the right to join the parades. I'm rocking in rage, forward and back. My bones disengage, they splinter and crack. Defying the clock in one last rampage. This must be your right to get it down on the page. You know you must write, you know you must rage. You might learn to fly, get out on the stage, but you might as well lie unless you can rage. I don't think I've ever felt so out on the margin. I'm too old to fight the machetes and blades. I feel like a leper, like handing my cards in, like I don't have the right to join the parades. I'm rocking in rage, well past my prime, denying the curtain, wasting no time. So this is the karma, the death before age. I thought I'd be common. I'm rocking in rage, rocking in rage. Whoa. truth for fear of being abused. Might as well be a mute, my voice never used. This must be my right, get it down on the page. I know I must write, I know I must rage. Rage, rage.
Well, there you go. For those of you that don't believe The Who could still rock, that sounds like a rocker in me. Of course, it's called Rockin' in Rage. Anyways, yeah, I think they more than still got it, considering they've lost half their band. Two very important members. But, you know, like I've said, the Rolling Stones are still the Rolling Stones. As long as it's Richards and Mick, they can still call themselves that because they're the songwriters and the main two people in the band, always have been. Same with The Who. It's always been Roger Daltrey and Pete Townshend. Yeah, I know. I'm a Keith Moon. Oh my God, Keith Moon, and that kind of thing. John Entwistle, bass. But factually, Townshend has written all the songs. All those years, Daltrey has sang them. So they could still call themselves The Who and put whatever lineup they want on drums or bass. No, it's not The Who from 1978 back. But it's a different Who. Just like when Kenny Jones came on board. As Zach came on board in 2000. I was at the 2000 tour, and I'll tell you what, you guys said, oh, that ain't The Who. You missed one of the best concert tours ever by any band. Because that was as close as the original Who you were going to get, because when John was still alive and Zach, and that particular tour, 2000, oh yeah, you guys in the States, Detroit had a wicked show. And, that was The Who, but unfortunately we lost John 2 years later. So, anyways, there you go, folks. The other piece of news I have is on Instagram, Pete had mentioned that he'd moved and had moved all his studio stuff from his one place to the new place. But I think Who fans missed a couple little hints there, because he said that he actually said that the new place, he'd been playing around and this is what he was laying down new music for. And I'm going, okay. And then, a few weeks before that, he had said that he'd been doing a lot of writing because of COVID, sitting around on his ass doing nothing pretty much, musically and your whole life basically. But anyways, you Who fans might have missed it, but it sounds to me like he's been doing writing, and he ain't writing to put this stuff in a box and forget about it. He's going to put that out either as a solo or even better with Daltrey with The Who. And if Roger likes the music that Pete's writing, and Pete's actually motivated, which he definitely sounds like he is, I think we're due for another Who album. So, anyways, I'll keep you updated on that one, because I'll be looking forward to that one. I hope they use the touring band completely on the next album, meaning Zach on all the tracks and John Button on bass, because John Button is much closer to Pino's style than Pino is. Okay, now Pino can mimic things like that, but he comes from a fretless bass thing, and nothing wrong. He's one of the greatest bass players on the planet. But John Button is closer to what Entwistle is, and John is a very, very, very good bassist as well. So, and of course Zach, he's the only drummer that could be for The Who since Keith Moon. I mean, had he in 1979, had he been older than what I think he was only like 13, 14 years old, had he been in his 30s and playing like he does now, maybe he would have been put in the band. But Kenny was their first choice, and Kenny was there for 2 albums, and luckily for all of us Who fans, he pushed himself through tours that, must have been hard on him, because a lot of people were giving him hell for all that, being that he's not that kind of drummer. But anyway, that was the wrong thing for everybody to do, is to pick on Kenny. That was not his fault, because you listen to his drum work on his bands that he was in, and he's one fucking good-ass drummer. Anyways, and I'm influenced heavily by him, even though I'm influenced by Mooney and Baker and guys like that, but Kenny is definitely a huge influence on me, as is Zach. So, all right. Anyways, thanks for coming, folks. I hope you enjoyed that one. Please always comment. Always looking forward to them now. Like every time I see the little bell with the little red thing, I'm going, oh, who said what? And I got to get back to some of them here, so I'm going to, because there's 2 or 3 of them that I need to get back to, because one fellow out there, I think his name is Tom, he's obviously a massive Deep Purple fan like me, so I need to talk to him. So there ain't a whole lot of us left, and I'm guessing he's probably closer to my age. Anyways, everybody be good out there. If you can't be good at being bad. Be lucky and be cool. All right? See y'all later. Bye-bye.